completely overwhelmed. I'm super excited. I'm elated. I'm profoundly grateful for this honor bestowed upon me by His Royal Majesty, the Ochidoma, the Chairman of the Idoma Traditional Council, and the Igede Intermediate Traditional Council. It was an awesome opportunity. I'm overwhelmed. I'm excited. Being considered worthy to be given such a honor, a title. I'm super grateful. I thank God Almighty for making it possible, and I thank the Ochidoma for considering me for this conferment. I'm grateful. To the glory of God, I'm not a praise singer. I don't know the criteria for selecting those to be honored or those to be given the title. I don't know why I was chosen, but I know one thing. I know Alochu is synonymous with, giving back to the society. You people are in the media. I'm not a politician. Some of the things I do, I always tell you people not to put it out there as a personal policy. I grew up from this part of the world, and we are disadvantaged at several fronts, different levels. So if God blesses me, I made it a personal policy to always give back to the society. I'm sure the little contribution we've given in the past might have informed the Idoma Traditional Council and the Igede Intermediate Traditional Council for considering me and penciling my name down for this wonderful title. I don't know exactly what I've done, but maybe you might need to ask Ochidoma to tell you why I was chosen. I think I will attribute that to the grace of God. I believe it's the grace of God. Nothing spectacular, nothing special to me, but I think it's a natural charisma. The acceptance, the acceptability by the general public and those who were there, I think is something I can't really fathom. But Alochu is synonymous with this kind of reception you saw yesterday. Anywhere you go to, once I step out, people are jubilating, people are happy, and that is just a testament to what you saw yesterday. Acceptability. I'm accepted by my folks, the general public, those who know me. Our colleague spoke on our behalf, because if we are being given chance to speak individually, I think it was going to take a longer time. So within us, we agreed that one person should speak on our behalf, and that was why the young man spoke on our behalf, and he spoke well. He spoke our mind. Just want to add to what he said yesterday. I'm grateful to Ochidoma, the chairman of this Benue South Traditional Council, the daughters and sons of Idoma extraction of the state, for finding us worthy, to be given such a wonderful and great award yesterday. I thank him. I thank the Igede Intermediate Traditional Council as well, because without the Igede Intermediate Traditional Council, we might not receive the conferment. And Ochidoma is magnanimous in his wisdom for finding us worthy to be given the award. So I use this opportunity to thank Ochidoma, the first class of Igede, the Ado Tobi, the Ado Toju, and all the chief in council. So I thank all of them, and especially the Ochidoma. They should not be scared. Why are they jittering? If you are a leader and you are leading well, you don't have to be afraid. Alochu has come to stay. I've been here for a while now, and that is not going to change anytime soon. So the earlier they come to terms with that, the better for them. And if you are a leader, lead well. That's what we're saying. We hold our leaders to accountable. They have to be accountable for leadership. Those in political circle, yes, they might be scared. But several times I've been asked this question: why do you give so much back to the society? Do you have any political motive? Are you vying for any elective position? And my answer has always been the same. As a businessman, we play politics in business. And if I choose today to run for any elective position in Benue State, one, I am qualified. I am eminently qualified to run for any office, from the lowest political office to the highest in the state. But they shouldn't jitter. The name I know is not strange, and they should come to terms with that. I am not running for any office for now, but if tomorrow I change my mind to run for any political office, I think I have the overwhelming support from the public, and by God's grace, I also have the deep pocket to run the election. Yes, and as a free son of the soil, I am allowed to express my intention at any time I want. So nobody should be scared. But even if they are scared, the name Ogbombo, you know what it means, literally. It's the biggest fish. If you don't know, it's the biggest animal in the world, both land and on sea. Ogbombo means blue whales. Yeah, blue whales. Go and Google it. You see, it's the biggest animal both on land and on sea. If you know your mind is clear and you are leading well, don't be scared. Igede and Idoma, as much as I know, we are one. And the segregation or the disparity that some people are not comfortable with, can be addressed. So there is no fight between us. We are brothers, we are together. And God has given us Ochidoma that listen, a unifying factor. You could see, as exhibited yesterday, when he started, you could see our sons that feature prominently all throughout the event. And don't forget, an Igede person has been Ochidoma before. The longest serving, the late Ikpobu, between 1960 and 1995 when he joined the ancestor. So we are together, we are one. And with the current Ochidoma, I think he's trying to unify us all together. And we'll work with him. We'll give him all the necessary support so that his reign will bring unity both among our brother at the other side and us from here. He's a man sent by God, and his reign will bring peace, unity, and development among the Igede and Idoma. So I pray for a peaceful reign, and I know he is a man of God, a man that have listening ear. So if there is any agitation, if there is any grievances, we will take it to him, and I'm sure he will address it fairly. It's a complete new beginning. We are trying to change the narrative, and we believe that we are stronger together. We are stronger together. If we don't unite, we cannot achieve any meaningful development. If we don't come together, even though we are minority, sub-minority, we have just 2 local governments out of 23. Out of 9 in the senatorial district, we have only 2. So why fighting? There is no need for us to fight. Yes, you could have interest might differ. Political interest might differ time to time. But if we have a common agenda, if we have general interest, I don't see any reason why we should be fighting ourselves. Like you saw yesterday or witnessed yesterday, it's a new beginning. General Ede is a well-respected retired military officer, a man of discipline, a man of integrity. Somebody like Nick Ewara, who is also a recipient, his leadership style is a good one. That is why I identify with him. Samson has been my friend for the longest time, as you know, and we are trying to come together. Not just a few people have mentioned, there are several others. Comrade Dan Onda, a whole lot of people came together yesterday under one umbrella to support their own, to support the few of us that were considered for this title. And that is to show you that Igede is back again. We are back on the right track. The fact is, the general public should expect more from us. Giving us this title is a motivation, is a responsibility, is a call to action. And I want to assure the public that we will not disappoint in any way. The Igede Intermediate Traditional Council, and by extension, the Ochidoma, we will not disappoint ourselves. We will carry this title with decorum, with a new sense of responsibility. Since we've been considered, we are now a member of the Idoma Traditional Council, and by extension, the Benue State Traditional Council. We will go out there and represent the states, the Traditional Council, with high repute. The public should expect different way of doing old things, a new way of doing old things. Where the Ochidoma or the Totif cannot reach, we will reach there. We're gonna support all our sons and daughters, both home and diaspora. We'll be working in synergy to attract more development, and if there is any conflict, we'll ensure that they are being resolved, and everybody will have a fair judgment or hearing in the disposition or dispensation of justice. Thank you for this time. I've always been a friend of the media. I may not be in the traditional media, but in the advent of social media, I'm not completely a new person from media completely. From the conventional electronic media, print media, we've been working in hand. But as a private person, as a business person, so many things I do, I don't want them in public. That is why several things we have done in the past is not in the public. But right now, people are singing all kinds of different tones because we have decided to let few people know that we are here. And we are not going nowhere. On the social media, I'm very active. And some of you know, I prefer TikTok mostly. So if you want to find me, look for me on TikTok. Yes, you will see me there. With no disregard to X, to Facebook, and to IG. I'm also on all the platforms. So the media, I salute you.
Thank you so much.
Keep doing the good work. Be the voice to the voiceless, and shine your light on everything. Ask difficult questions that ordinary people will not ask. Don't be biased, but let people know that they have a voice in the media.
Sure.
They can trust the media, and whatever they have in mind, they should share it with the media. Now we're in the age of information. So many information out there. So keep doing the good work you are doing. Ask the question, hold the leaders to account, because another election cycle is approaching, and they will come back and tell you all bogus lie with electioneering campaign promises. which they know within themselves that they are not going to keep to. So hold them accountable and ask them to give account of their stewardship. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Salex TV.